Howdy folks, welcome to the Bowling Fools channel. So today's episode, we are going to be drilling out the fingers of a used ball to prep it for getting plugged. So the broski bought this online. I don't know how much you got it for, but it's a Track Criterion Hybrid, really cool looking ball. So if you guys are buying or you want to buy a used ball online, you can get some pretty good deals. And if you wanted to plug them yourself and drill them, if you have all the drill press and all your jig and everything, all you need, I'm going to show you how to do that to get it prepped for your layout and plugging it up for yourself. So I've got all the things laid out for you. So I've just got this ball, and all he wants are the fingers drilled out a little bit bigger so that he can put the plug material down in there. He wants to leave the Jopo in there. I think it's the same 00, I think, is the same measurements as his, so he can leave that alone. And he's just going to put the fingers for his span once he fills this in. So the things you're going to need, obviously you're going to need the Prosect. You're going to need a pitch gauge, 1/7/64 drill bit. And that's if he had inserts. If he had inserts on the ball previously, we use a 1/7/64 bit, and that'll make sharp edges just on the outside of that hole. And you also want a layout pencil or grease pencil. So the first thing we have to do is lay out the line here. And all you need to do is just draw a line right here so that you have halfway in between the finger spans there and right in the middle of the Jopo. All right. And the next thing we're going to do is check the span. We're going to write these down too. So we've got okay, 1/2. And looks like we've got 3/8. That's right in between. Let's see. We're in between 3/8 and 7/8, or sorry, 7/16. So we'll go 3/8. And this one's 3/8. And 3/8. Okay, so now that we have our measurements, we can adjust our XY table for the specific holes. Because if you just drill random holes in there, it's going to end up all cockeyed and it's going to be all weird. So just get the measurements first, and then we can drill the holes. And the very next thing you need to do is put the ball on the jig, and you're going to put the plug cutter in the chuck. And then you zero out your XY table. Make sure that's at 0. And your Y-axis is on 0 as well too. And all you're going to do, once you have that, is just bring the press down, and you're looking for any kind of gap on here. And I don't see any. Let's see, maybe a little bit here. Let's see. Okay, and then turn it. Same thing. Boom. No gap, no light on the other side. And now your jig is perfect, or your press is perfectly zeroed out. All right, then the next thing you're going to do is put your XY measurements in there. So I have a 1/2 and 3/8. on the XY table, put the top plate on the jig. And we'll get our 1 7/64 bit, put that in there. And just line it up. This vertical line you made, you want to make sure that's lined up and not turn like this, right? So you want this lined up. And then just bring it down. You're going to have to maneuver it just a little bit and then turn this so that you're hitting both sides. A little bit more. Check it again. Okay, we can go over. It's just fine tuning to get that perfect fit. Turn it too much. And we're looking good there. And then all you do is tighten it down. Tighten the jig down. And make sure we have the proper RPM. So we have 440 on the RPM. And all we're going to do is just drill halfway down. All we're trying to do is get rid of this beveled part of the finger hole and get rid of some of that, some of the where the glue hit the insert. There's a little bit of piece of insert in there still. So we're going to try to drill that out. All right, so if we can take a look in there, I'll try to move this here. If you take a look in there, all right, you can see we only went halfway down, and we got all the remaining piece of the insert out of there. That's all you need to do is go down halfway. You can see the other one, a little bit of insert. All we're gonna do is drill down on that one and get that piece out of there as well too. All right, so we lined it up here. We're going to tighten it down. Go down a little bit more. There we go. that's it. All right, so it's all you got to do. It's all he requested to do because he wanted to leave the Jopo in there. If you bought a ball and the Jopo is not the same pitch as yours, or you wanted to do a completely different layout than this, then you'll have to drill that Jopo out. But we're not going to do that today. All we did was drill the holes halfway, and all it did was sharpen this up, made it nice and flat, nice sharp 90-degree angle to the inside of the hole there, so that when he does plug the ball, it fits nice and flush, and then when we sand the ball down, it'll be a nice and flush fit. That's really all you got to do. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to comment down below. Give me a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.